What is up, guys? Digger Jim here, back with another video. I was challenged a couple of weeks ago by SouthPaw Brad to do some first appearances of villains that I have in my collection. Some of these are going to be really obscure. They're still villains, so it doesn't matter. First up is Avengers 158. It's a sick Wonder Man and Vision fighting, but is the first appearance of Graviton, Franklin Hall, who was able to control gravity with his mind. You know, typical story, scientist doing the right thing, trying to come up with a new way of transportation, like through gravity and teleportation. And I think what happened was there was an explosion, particles merged. He realized he had the ability to control gravity with his mind, and he said, I think I can get whatever I want. And it took, oddly enough, it took Iron Man and Thor, because he took down a lot of the Avengers, but it took Iron Man and Thor to take him down. So that's the first one. The next one is Amazing Spider-Man 138. This is the first and I think only appearance of the Mind Worm in Marvel. He was as you can see, he's got a big head. He was a telepath mutant, and he was trying to change people's minds, and he kind of got into it with Peter Parker, and I believe in the end he ends up, I don't know if he lasted a couple more issues or what, but he ends up getting beat up and dies. Next up, these guys, I don't know if you call them villains, maybe, but we're going to throw them in there anyway. It is the first appearance of Vanguard, and that's him on the front fighting Iron Man. It's like the fifth appearance of Crimson Dynamo, and that is, I think, Dark Star on the cover as well. And they were basically the Winter Guard, the USS version of Heroes, and somehow they got mixed up with Tony Stark and Iron Man, and yeah, it wasn't good. But I like this character. I always thought Vanguard was cool. He had the hammer and the sickle. He was sort of the opposite of Captain America, the Russian version of Captain America. And, you know, they never used him. Again, obscure villain. Next up, maybe a villain, maybe a good guy. It's all in what you're willing to pay. Daredevil 150, the first appearance of Paladin. He's a mercenary, and I think if you pay enough money, he can be a good guy or a bad guy. But in this one, I think he's a bad guy because somebody paid it to go after Daredevil. Not a good thing. All right. Really obscure, but kind of in the vein of what we've been dealing with the Wanda TV show. So I'm going to tell you in an off way. This is Fantastic Four 186. That is the first appearance of the Salem 7. Check them out. You know, you got like Hydron, Reptilia, Thoron, Vertigo, all these different, all these are witches that were recruited by Nicholas Scratch. Nicholas Scratch is the son of Agatha Harkness, who, you know, she has dealings with the Scarlet Witch. So, yeah, it's an interesting storyline. This is a copy that I bought years ago when I was a kid. It is beat to death, but it's still a very cool cover. So, next up, and this is one you'll recognize for sure, Teen Titans number 3. First appearance of Deathstroke. My guy. I wish this would have been a better cover, but you can see he's right there in the underneath the tree. He's pretty much saying, you know, this is his son, by the way, that doesn't last very long. Spoiler alert, he ends up dying. He tries to be like that, and he goes to, I can't remember, AIM or somebody. Not AIM. Who'd he go to? Anyway, they do this stuff on him, make him strong, and like his father and whatnot, but it eats away and pretty much kills him. And yeah, so Deathstroke kind of pretty much hates the Titans because he blames them for his son being a tool. Next up, kind of like Deathstroke, but not, doesn't have the healing factor, is Avengers 196, the first Taskmaster. I remember buying this book because I thought, man, that's such a dope cover. And I like Taskmaster as a villain. I like that he has that that photographic memory that he can, you know, he can just see whatever happens in front of him and he can duplicate it. There's a lot of times where they make him out to be a little bit of a wussis, like he runs away, and then there are other storylines where he's just like, bring it on, I don't care who you are. I don't think he's crazy, though, because he knows he can't regenerate like Deathstroke can, so he's not going to go up against the Hulk, but he's been known to take out, Spider-Man and Ant-Man and a bunch of other guys. I mean, I think he's gone toe-to-toe with Cap, so he's not a chump, but sometimes they make him out to be a chump. When he had his own book, this last run, he was scared to death because Black Widow was coming after him, because everybody thought that he had killed Maria Hill, and he didn't. Next book up, here's one that you guys might not know of. Brave and the Bold 78, the first appearance of Copperhead. And Batman does not look good. So this was one of those Brave and the Bold team-ups. You can see Wonder Woman's down there. She's done. Batgirl's over there in the corner. She's done. And Batman's struggling with Copperhead. I'm sure he'll get out of it because he's Batman. But still, dope cover. I got this in a Fletch Comics mystery box. It's pretty cool for, I think it was like a $40, $50 box. That's probably like a, I don't know, $30 book. It's crazy. Last but not least, X-Men 132. This is the first full appearance of the Hellfire Club, the team as a whole, not just Sebastian Shaw or, Mastermind's character, Jason Windren or whatever. This is everybody. They appear in this book, and yeah, it's friggin' awesome. This is my favorite storyline in all of X-Men. It's pretty much the Dark Phoenix saga all the way through. It's the best. But anyway, those are my 10 villain books. Thank you, SouthPaw Brad, for nominating me. I think I'm supposed to nominate 3 other people, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to cut it off right here, because I don't know who else to nominate at this point in time. But anyways, tell me what you liked in the video. Who is your favorite villain? Who do you have in your collection? If you want, make your own video of your top 10 or your favorite first appearance villains and so forth. Leave a comment, hit that like button, tell your friends about it, and as always, keep digging.